About 2,000 years ago, in the town of Nazareth, there lived a young woman named Mary. She was engaged to be married to Joseph. One day an angel appeared before Mary and told her she had been chosen to have a special baby. This would be God's son, and she must call him Jesus. Soon after the angel's visit, Mary and Joseph were finally married. Mary was due to have her baby when they were told they had to go on a long journey to Bethlehem, which was where Joseph came from. This is because they had to pay a very special tax with money. But poor Mary, she had to ride on a donkey for a few days over the hills of Galilee. At long last, Mary and Joseph arrived in Bethlehem. It was crowded with other people who needed to pay their taxes. At each inn the story was the same. There was no room. Mary was getting really tired. Eventually one kind of innkeeper said he had a stable where they could stay. And so it was that few hours later Mary gave birth to her son, our Saviour, in that stable. She wrapped Jesus in strips of cloth and laid him in a manger full of hay. At the same time, on a hillside overlooking Bethlehem, some shepherds were watching over their sheep. A bright light appeared in the sky. They were very afraid. It was an angel sent by God. The angel told them not to be afraid because he had some good news. He said the Son of God had been born and they would find him in Bethlehem. The shepherds wanted to go and see the baby. When they arrived at the stable, they were filled with joy at seeing Jesus lying in a manger. They knelt down and worshipped Jesus lying in the manger. They told Mary and Joseph how the angel had appeared in the sky and told them that Jesus was to be the Saviour of the world. Far away in the east, 3 wise men saw a new star shining bright in the sky. These men studied the stars, and they knew that this was a very special star. The 3 men studied their scrolls, where it said, "Whenever a bright new star appears, it means that a great new ruler has been born." The wise men decided to find this new ruler. They went to Jerusalem to see King Herod, as they thought the baby would be in a palace. They asked King Herod to see the child that would be king of the Jews. The king was troubled. He thought this new king would take away his throne. He was steaming with fury. The wise men set off to find the baby. They were guided by the star to the stable in Bethlehem. Here they knelt down and worshipped Jesus. They gave him gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. That night, all 3 wise men had the same dream, where an angel Gabriel appeared before them. He warned them that King Herod wanted to kill Jesus, and he told them not to go back to the king's palace. The wise men went back to their own country without calling to see Herod. Soon after, Joseph had a dream, where Angel Gabriel once again told him to take Mary and Jesus to Egypt, as King Herod had ordered that Jesus be killed. And that's just what he did. So they left Bethlehem right away. When the wise men did not return, Herod ordered that all baby boys in Bethlehem be killed. It didn't matter how hard they looked, they just couldn't find baby Jesus. And finally, Jesus, Joseph and Mary were safe in Egypt.